years old.
I'm Victoria, I'm 17 years old.
We are excited to welcome you to the Body Smart Girl Bootcamp December 2023. We have some trivias for you today and we hope you'll be able to answer them in just 10 seconds.
What is the name of the child we celebrate during December?
Question number 2. What is the name of the baby's mother?
What's the name of the baby's father?
Question number 4. In what city was this baby born?
In what location was this baby born?
Wow, were you able to answer these questions in 10 seconds?
My name is Mr. Somena, and the title for my poem is Good Behavior Can Change the World. Good behavior is known all over the world. I love good behavior. Just like God told us in the Bible that we should have good behavior always. And if one person can have good behavior, him or herself can change the world. If all people can have good behavior, this world will not be corrupt. People will live in peace and unity. But if we don't, we will have problems and this world will be corrupt. Just like David did, he had good behavior. He respected God. That's why God made him king. If David should have stayed like that, he wouldn't have gotten his punishment because David did bad things. Now, if one person can have good behavior, him or herself can change the world, and people will follow his example. Thank you.
Before we provide answers to these questions, our today's topic of conversation is how to keep safe during Christmas, whether we are traveling or people are coming into our spaces.
Let's introduce Princess Irene. She has something to tell us about this topic.
Hey girls, happy to see you here for the Body Smart Girl December 2023 Bootcamp. If you're watching this video, make sure that you are at least 9 years old. So are you excited about Christmas? What is it that excites you the most about Christmas? Leave it as a comment. I'd like to read them and know what excites you about Christmas. And I'm going to tell you what I like the most about Christmas. Christmas can be a beautiful time for family to come together. You get to see relatives, friends, loved ones that you've not seen in such a long time. And then also I get to put away some work and have fun. So I'm always excited to have fun during Christmas. Well, girls, there are a few things I want to teach you about having fun during Christmas. So first off, are you traveling? Would you be going to see cousins, relatives? Are you traveling any part of the world for the holiday? Would you be living in a home with other people who you're not usually living with? Are you meeting cousins who you've not seen in a long time? Whatever the case is, it's important for us to talk about what it means to have fun the safe way. So first, let's talk about what fun is. Fun is something exciting that gives us joy. So listen, it means something exciting that gives us joy. Something exciting that gives us joy. Well, you know what I learned? Something can be fun today, but not fun tomorrow. That means I can do something that gives me joy today, but it causes me pain the next day. So one of the things I always tell my little girls and princesses is that once you're age 9 and up, you need to start being more careful about things that you could do that could be fun now, but could get into trouble later. So whether you're traveling to see family and friends or they're coming to you, as long as there are new people in your space this holiday, there are a few things I want to talk to you about. For many of us, we may not be traveling, people are not coming to our space, but we're going to be hanging out with our friends during this holiday. So I want to talk about little things you need to know about safety. First, if you're moving into other people's homes, find out what the rules in those homes are. And if there are no rules in those homes, I want you to be extra careful. Because homes that there are no rules means people do whatever they want. And what that means is that people could do a lot of wrong things that may seem fun now, but could hurt a lot later on. So find out the homes you're going into or the people coming into your house, what are the rules that they live by. If they don't have any rules, you can volunteer to say, all right, here are some of the rules I want us to live by. All right, we don't do this, we don't do that. And for example, body safety rules. We don't shame people's bodies, we don't touch people, and we don't watch things that are not appropriate for us. Number 2, what are the sleeping arrangements in these homes? If you're moving into someone's home, you want to know what are the sleeping arrangements. Do they have boys sleeping together with girls, or do they have boys coming into rooms where girls are without knocking? What kind of liberty happens there? What can you do to make sure that you're safe and encourage the people around there to make sure that they maintain healthy boundaries? All right, so that's number two. What are the sleeping arrangement? What's going to happen? Is there a boy? Is there an uncle? When something goes wrong, who do we talk to? You may say, well, Miss Irene, we just want to have fun. Well, Miss Irene doesn't want you to have fun in a way that will get you into trouble afterwards. So number three, if you move into someone's house and something that you're not allowed to do in your home is being done in that house, come close, I want to tell you something. Know that it's not safe for you. If it's not safe for you to do it in your home, it shouldn't be safe for you to do it in someone else's home. I know you want to say, but their parents let them. Well, I don't know why their parents let them, but I know why your parents won't let you. They want you to stay safe. So you can, if you're hanging out in someone's home and they can watch TV all the way till overnight, but you have a bedtime, it's okay to call your mom that can they make some adjustments for you, or your dad. I mean, they need to be flexible. Can you go from 8:30 bedtime to 9? But once at that time, be a positive role model. Try to go to bed. It can be hard. It looks like they're having fun, but it's better to be a positive example everywhere you go. Number four, if there are things they're talking to you about and they sound super smart and they sound knowledgeable, but your parents have already spoken to you about it, believe your parents. So let's say your friends hang out with you or your cousins and they say, oh, it's okay to tell a boy that you like him. It's okay to hang out with a crush, or there's this my neighbor that likes you, he wants to hang out with you. Princess, you're a body smart girl. Body smart girls know that anything that I'm going to regret, that I have to hide, is going to cause me pain. So therefore, I want to make sure that I remove myself. I want you to know something. Being disciplined can be the most powerful thing about you. All right? So I want you this Christmas to make sure that whatever you do to have fun, there's still a lot of discipline around it. Remember, when you move into other people's spaces, they may have a cousin, a neighbor who likes you. I want you to have it at the back of your mind that I'm not going to do something that dishonors me this Christmas. I'm not going to let someone touch me because they like me. Because I learned a long time ago that people who like us honor us and they honor our bodies. So they keep their hands to themselves because we're precious to them. So if they tell you that they like you and because of that they want to do truth or dare to get to do something that you would regret, that's not exactly fun because it's going to leave you with something to regret. And so just before I go, I just want to run you through a few things you need to know about body safety. You have private body parts and those private body parts are important, and you want to do everything you can to protect yourself from being abused by anyone. And when I say anyone, I mean anyone can abuse you. You have to be extra alert. You have to be observant wherever you are. You have to be careful about being left alone with people you don't know or you don't trust. So whatever happens, always remember this too, that our bodies are private for a reason, and the way we honor our bodies is to make sure that nobody exploits us, and to always remember that anybody can be the person trying to abuse you or do something inappropriate to you. Now, what if you have feelings for someone and the person is showing interest in your body? The fact that you like the person is not a reason why they should make an attempt at touching you. So princess, did you learn something from this video? Make sure the Christmas passes all fun, no regrets, no abuse. And if there are threats of abuse, guess what? Pick up the phone, speak to your parents, speak to the adults in that home, and never believe that something is wrong with you. And just before I go away, sometimes when people make attempts at abusing us, they usually say they made a mistake. So they would touch you and say, oh, that was a mistake. Never take it as a mistake. When somebody does something like that, be extra alert to know that they'll try to do it again. And you want to make sure that they're never able to do it again. So whatever you do this period, keep safe and make responsible decisions. Don't go where mom and dad will not approve for you to go, even if you're on a sleepover, even if you're holidaying somewhere. If your parents are going to frown at it, don't go. I know it can be hard, but it's safer and you will always have no regrets. I'm excited to answer questions you have at the bottom. I remember the reason why I said everything I said is because I want to make sure that you have a truly, truly Merry Christmas.
Hello, Princess Irene. We are happy to have you with us today. I watched your videos and I have some questions for you. Yes.
Okay, so let me hear.
So my first question, you said if we go into a home where they have no rules, like bedtime rules, that we should create our own. What if, since you visited your cousins to have fun with them, Why can't you just, for the main time, play with them, just leave your room, like, use this.
So there's something very interesting that the Bible says. The Bible says that the enemy comes like a flood. That means there are no standards, anything goes. But it also says that the word of God raises a standard. So normally when you go into that home, it is possible that God has an assignment for you. That while you're in that home, you want to share with them some of the structure that you have. So for example, what is the benefit of going to bed early? Can you remember anyone? One of the ones that come to my mind is that you get to have a good night rest, your brain is well rested, you wake up healthy. So are you telling me that during the holiday when you get there, oh, not sleeping well is not good enough? So sometimes those children may not have people telling them that, oh, I do this and this benefits me. So when you get into their home, that gives you the opportunity. Also, if you think about it very well, in homes where there are no rules, they are not just awake late at night. There are things that they do late at night that are problematic. And so you want to make sure that you're out of it. And so they say, don't worry, there's a movie that comes up at night, there's a channel we see at night, when mommy goes to bed, there are things that we do. You don't want to be a part of those things. So you're one person that God sent into their home to show them that it's possible to have fun without doing something that is wrong.
Thank you so much.
I have a similar question.
Yes, okay.
Mine is, imagine going to your home when there are no rules or regulations and then you're not comfortable with it, but your parents insist on your food because it's a family. What should be in such a situation?
So I think from the onset, you need to be able to tell your parents what you're not comfortable about. Some of us say, I don't want to go, I don't feel like going, but we don't clearly say why. So if you sit down with your parents and say, oh, this is why I don't want to go, it's different. I can tell you a personal story. When I was younger, I had this person that was very close to the family. And one time she came and told my mom that a classmate's father had died and they were going to the classmate's village for the funeral. And so my mother was looking to see how me and her could be closer. So my mom told me that she had approved for me to go. And so I looked my mother straight in the face and said, Mama, she's taking me for runs. Nobody's father is there. They probably asked her to bring a second person to hang out this weekend. And my mom was sorry because many times our parents they don't have everything figured out. So my mom apologized and she didn't let me go. So just telling your parents exactly why you don't want to go will make a big difference. You said you had a second person.
Yes, ma'am. We said that when we're in a home where we are abused, that we should talk to the adult, like a trusted adult. What if the adult in that home is the person abusing you? Like there's no any other adult around. What?
Oh, that's a very unfortunate situation to be in. But I'm hoping you can reach your parents. You can tell that adult that I want to talk to my mom. There's something I want her to send for me. You can find a way to reach that adult. I'm assuming this is happening during the holiday. And so during the holiday, there's nowhere else except around that adult who may be abusing a girl, which is unfortunate, or a child, could be a boy that they're abusing. So find a way to reach your parent. But if this happens during school, that means you're living in a home where you're being abused. When you get to school, find a trusted adult in school and tell that adult. The idea is to make sure another adult gets to know. And the idea is also let the adult that you want the adult to take action. Sometimes you may go to the adult and tell them what is going on. But many times you also tell the adult that you don't want them to do anything. And telling the adult, you should also give the adult permission to report, get everyone that needs to get involved so that you're removed from that circumstance. But many times when you report to adults in school, you not tell them don't do anything. I don't want you to do anything. It makes it difficult for them to give you the help that you really need.
Thank you. So my second question is, so imagine you're going for holiday and your uncle in your house is abusing you. And so when you try to report to the adults around, your uncle will like to cover up and the adults around will believe you. In such situation, you cannot reach your parents easily. And knowing that the adults around tell your parents the same lie that your uncle did them, making your parents believe that you're lying.
Whoa, that's a difficult one. So if I hear you correctly, an adult is abusing you, you've tried to speak up to other adults in that home, but they kind of believe the adults more than you. And then you can't reach your parents. You have to find a way to get to a neighbor to reach your parents. You have to get to a neighbor to reach another adult somewhere that you can. So maybe you can't reach your parents, but you may have the phone number of your aunt. You may have the phone number of an uncle that you trust. So what you need to do is get a neighbor who can call that person. You know something we say at the Body Smart Girl Club and the 10 over 10 Girls Squad, and I said club, all our boot camps and then the 10 over 10 Girls Squad, is that everybody must have 5 trusted adults that they can talk to. Your mother, your father, someone at school, someone at church, someone in the neighborhood. So at every point in time, anywhere you are, you must always identify who you can reach anywhere you are. 5 people you can trust. Your mother, your father, someone at school, someone at church, someone in the neighborhood. There has to be someone you can talk to. So let's say you're going out for holiday. Ask your mom. So who is a trusted adult I can talk to? Then your mom or dad or auntie or uncle can tell that trusted adult, my child is coming over. Should they feel uncomfortable about anything or anyone, they can talk to you. So don't go anywhere until you are told who the trusted adults in that space is. Thank you so much for your questions.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing answers to our questions.
Thank you so much. God bless you. My name is Irene Bangwell. I'm a mother of 2 daughters, 10 and 12 at the time of making this video. I was raised by a single mom. She had me at 19, and I watched my grandmother also live nearly like a single mother. So I have met generations of women deal with different things, deal with different phases and stages, make decisions in an isolated manner without a support system. And so when I had my 2 daughters, I wanted them to first and foremost have a rich knowledge base to tap from. Then I wanted to be able to support them through the different phases of their lives. For example, when they have their first crush, and when they have their periods, and when they fall in love, and when they love someone who doesn't love them back. And so I want to be present for my daughters through the different phases of their lives, because for women, every one step that they miss, the consequences are, unbelievable. Consequences on their mental health, on their self-esteem, on future decisions, on how the world perceives them. And so one of the things I've been very passionate about is bringing together girls, our daughters, and sitting through with them so they can learn about God in a whole new way, in a way that's empowering and builds their trust in Him. And also teaching them about body safety, that they can like someone who's not good for them and how they can walk away. And then finally, teaching them how to become audacious, ambitious girls who find their purpose in God and go all out to fulfill them. I've been thinking about this over the years, and in September 2023, I decided to put this together through a mentoring experience called the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. Full circle, complete girl, nothing missing, nothing broken. The girl raised for all seasons, all experiences, working with God, achieving major goals. I started in September 2023, meeting every month with amazing girls, age 3 to 17. It's your girl in the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. I'm making this video to tell you to trust us with your princess in 2024. Let's bring her into a space where we can have remarkable conversations that are life transforming and igniting, helping her fit into the purpose that God designed her to be. And this purpose, not ignoring the nuances of being a girl. We're talking about a space that she comes to love who she is and the body type that she came in, while also growing her discipline base so that she can see the fullness of everything that God designed for her. We meet monthly, and subscription fee is as low as 3,500 naira. If you would like to learn more about how you can get your princess to be a part of the 10 over 10 Girl Squad, do us a quick favor. Send us a message via WhatsApp with the word squad or the words I want to 08100944320. As simple as that. The word squad or I want to the number 08100944320. We're going to be happy to answer any questions you may have about how the program is structured, but most importantly, we can assure you that 2024 is going to be a remarkable year for all the girls at the 10 over 10 Girl Squad. God bless you.
We have a princess we are celebrating today. Her name is Princess Emanuela. Her birthday was on 14th of December and she's 15 years old.
Hope you have fun today.
Thanks for watching.
Hoping to see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Have you heard about the North 100 Naira Day Charity Secondary School in Kuje Area Council? Kuje is one of the area councils of the Federal Capital Territory. So the North Charity Secondary School is a school designed for children who have been out of school or children who are at risk of dropping out. They get to pay only 100 Naira a day to access a fully accredited secondary school. For 100 Naira a day, they get books, uniform, lunch, the girls get monthly sanitary pads, and they get a STEM-based education. Would you like to be a part of the miracle that is happening there? Obviously, when they pay 100 naira a day, that's not what covers the cost of keeping them in school. It costs 80,000 naira a term and 240,000 naira a year to keep one child in school at the NOSC. This Christmas, we're inviting your family, your organization to come in to co-sponsor children at the NOSC 100 naira a day school. So behind my t-shirt is a quote, and it says, "What if the cure to cancer is trapped in the mind of a child whose parents can't afford education?" I'm asking you to be a part of our team supporting us to make sure that children from low-income families with loaded potential get back in school. We understand education to be the ticket out of poverty. Partner with us, let's help these kids. You never know what each one of them have potential to become. I'm confident that in my future, I'm going to benefit from the fruit of their lives. That's why, along with my team, we're calling you to join us to co-sponsor children at the NOSC 100 naira a day Charity Secondary School. To learn more about how you can support us, please call the number 090-3333-8510. You can also call 080-9045-9999. If you'd like to visit our website, please do so by visiting www.nosceducation.org. Merry Christmas.